manage this facility, the initiators of this facility, and the young entrepreneurs, the technical people, researchers, whoever else is here. We're very delighted to be here in the first place in Rwanda, and we're grateful to President Kagame and the government and the people of Rwanda for inviting us to visit Rwanda, and to also include this facility in the program. So we're grateful for that. And having said that, let me step aside a little bit and say technology is the way to go. Technology is the way to go. And before, we thought that technology was a sector which was independent of other sectors. Now we know that technology is the platform for all the sectors. So I think that's important that we realize we cannot avoid technology. We want to issue our licenses quickly to our customers. We have to use the technology platform. Cut on the time, but also on our continent, reduce. In Zambia, we call it kasamfi, that additional, I saw President Kagame was trying to explain it, that there's a missing page in the passport here, and yet the passport is okay. So you want to deliver health services to the remotest part of the country, e-medicine. I say to our people at home that every health center must have a maternity wing. That's good, but it's not enough. But we need a technological platform in that maternity wing, in that clinic, so that the day the mother is delivering, our sister, our daughter, our niece, and she has a complication, it is going to be possible to be able to get a specialist doctor based here in Kigali to attend to a delivering mother miles, kilometers away. Technology, digital. I use the example to supplement the answers to the questions that came through at our press conference, that we take many things for granted. Technology is one. We are beginning to take it for granted so quickly. During the COVID era, we couldn't have physical interactions, by and large. Kids wouldn't be in the same classroom, seated like this, close to each other. How do we keep them going? Technology, e-learning. Now, we're even getting used to working in our homes, from our homes. It's enabled by this platform. So I'm going around to end up by congratulating the Kenyan government, Kenyan people, working with yourselves here. I know why I'm saying Kenya, because a lot of this work started around Nairobi, this tech stuff. And now I want to congratulate the government and the people of Rwanda for what I've seen, what we have seen in a few minutes. And I'm waiting to congratulate the Zambian people soon. I didn't want to go to Johannesburg. There's a reason I didn't want to go to Johannesburg. I didn't want to go to Cairo. I didn't want to go to, is it Abuja or Lagos? Tell me. Lagos, eh? I think the young people know why I'm mentioning these towns. Yeah, so I didn't want to go to Johannesburg, to Lagos, but I chose to go to Kenya, Nairobi, Kigali here, and the next stop should be Zambia. There's already things happening there. The minister, I'm always inquisitive, right? So I was asking a few silly questions there. How is this structured? How is it owned? How does it operate? So she explained to me. So, and in the process, she said, they want to roll out this to another place. I said, it has to be Lusaka. It has to be Lusaka. So I lobbied her there. I'm lobbying her publicly through this platform that let's network seriously, Minister, and get to have this extension, this expansion to Lusaka, so that we can really expand, partner, exchange, abilities, we can make Africa better. And I have a passion myself of self-criticism. Many people don't know it, but it's deep inside me, that it's not right for Africa to have missed the revolutions, industrial revolutions, economic revolutions, we can call it that. Why were we not there? We have to be there now. God gave us a resource endowment, substantial, which we take for granted. In any sector, I think is now acknowledged in the EV revolution, electric vehicle revolution, which will be the largest single business sector. Africa, in terms of resource endowment, collectively is ahead of everyone. Copper, cobalt, nickel, manganese, lithium-based minerals, rare earth, call it critical materials. We have them. So why should we continue exploit these in a raw form, send them away in some form of a transaction, which is of lesser value, and only to receive the finished products on the continent? And we pay a heavier price. I think it's you, the young guys. We really give credit to you, the entrepreneurs there. It is you who will help us accelerate raw production, processing into higher value items in the value chain, such as in the EV industry. It is you. We are looking up to you, and we want to assure you that we will do what we should do. Not we may, what we should do to support in our budgetary allocations. I think we, the African governments, will give more support to ingenious people, to innovators, especially the young. So that will be my message to that group there. Continue doing what you're doing. I like what I see. I'm sure others do. And for us in public office, Rwanda, Zambia, let's support this generation. Let's not be jealous of the young people. What we didn't do, we will do it through them, isn't it? You heard what I said. What we were not able to do ourselves, it will be done through them, the young people. So I would like us to clap for them. So thank you very much, young people. But thank you to the initiators of this project. Thank you to those who are running it. It's important to initiate. It's important to run it sustainably so that it grows and delivers the value that was intended from the beginning. So I think, Minister, engage with your colleague. Lusaka is the next one. So congratulate Kenya, Kenyan government, Nairobi, congratulate Rwanda government and people, and Kigali, next Lusaka. So I hope you're revolving, how shall I put it, events of this nature. I'm a visitor here, we're a visitor, but you do have annual events of some kind, I hope. So we'd like to encourage you, going to different locations, since you're already hosting many Africans and others here. So it would be nice for you to have a function and activity in another country, Lusaka someday. And that, I think, bondage is very, very important. Person-to-person relationships are very, very important. And I think that's my encouragement to you. Minister, thank you very much. Minister from...